Okay, I can get it up on one shoulder. I want to see if I can lift this above my head, but it's it's not balanced well. I bet the people who sent this to me are just loving life right now. Okay, I could balance it on. No, I don't think I'm gonna balance it on my head. Let's push it up. Okay, there we go. All right, we're gonna put it down now. Hey, I'm Randy, and you're watching The Cheap Audio Man. Here at The Cheap Audio Man, we talk about a high-value hi-fi home theater and headphone equipment. And today, what's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Now, I am unclear how this video is going to go over because one of my patrons, I'm not going to name him by name, he has a really weird thing about doors being in the video. So hopefully this really doesn't get him upset. The reason I'm doing another unboxing is because I have two big boxes to unpack. And for a while, I didn't remember what they were. And then slowly I was like, oh. They were actually something else that I thought they were. So I was making assumptions. And guess what? I was wrong. So I figured it'd be cool to unpack them right here with you, to share it with me, share the experience with me. So sit down, grab a cup of coffee. This one's a little bit too jazzy. I'm gonna have to put a little bit of water in this on the next cup. And let's unbox some stuff. All right. Let's open one of the little ones first. Didn't know where to put my cell phone. This one, I know what's in here. Came from somebody I was talking to at Expona. Wasn't for my patrons. He's probably wouldn't be here right now. So thank you, Ben. Good company. It is a father-son run company. Father-son run. Based out of the US of A. Where, you might ask? Seattle, Washington. Oh my, good gravy. Not light. Vanity. Technology servicing art. Got some tape on the side here. Surely this is only one pair. Don't call me Shirley. I can tell this is definitely their own design because the remote control is unlike any other remote control that I've seen on a powered speaker. Really, from even some of the more established companies. Just the fact that this remote control is different means that these speakers are different and made in different areas. I had some cheese balls last night. Looks like I missed looks like I didn't wash my hands well enough. Yeah. Well, it's cheese balls, but now I washed my hands, and so now it's soapy cheese balls. Could be worse, I guess. Foamy bumpers, so it doesn't scratch up your antique zebra Wagyu wood. I know Wagyu's not wood. If it was, I'd eat it, though. Another set of bumpers. Putting the remote back in the bag because I've learned the hard way that when I get real excited and start ripping boxes open and everything, sometimes I put things where they don't belong and then I forget where they're at. I have some grills, some speakers. Ooh, this must be the one with the amp in it. All right, here we go. Whoa, sorry. I forgot about the passive radiator on the back. I started fondling it a little bit. On the front, it looks like we have a 1-inch aluminum dome tweeter. And then, I don't know, what is that? It looks big. I mean, I'm sure it's a 5 1/4, but I think this could probably pass for a 6-inch. And then on the back, have a passive radiator. And you know what? This is not the one with the amplifier unless each speaker has its own amplifier because there's no inputs on this one. Okay, usually I wouldn't get the other one out, but I'm gonna get the other one out. This is the main one. It has some lights and LEDs. These are the transparent one Encore. All right, so volume, treble, bass right there. And then power, then a USB input, optical input, coaxial input, subwoofer out, and then an analog input. So it looks like a full DAC. It's very heavy, hurting my leg. Full DAC, and then you can do an analog input. Pretty nice wrap here. Two-tone brown. It doesn't even feel like a wrap. I mean, I don't think this is wood, but it is, I don't know if you can see it. This is not coming up. Either they have a whole bunch of clear coat or poly or something on this, or I don't know. Anyway, it's built quite well, and it's quite heavy. Transparent one encores. Can't wait. I did listen to these at Exponent. There's not a lot of ambiguity to this one. This is, well, I'm not going to show you that because it has my address on it. This is the Record Doctor. This is a vinyl cleaning process system. Folks over at Record Doctor, I guess, sent this over to me. Oh, this is a very nice box within the box vibe too. Oh, this is a 20th anniversary edition. Kids, if you buy one of these, you keep it new in the box, you're going to be able to make a lot of money later. So if you're going to buy one of these, buy two, use one, and then keep the other one sealed in box. And then you're going to be able to get some big money. You want to get in at the beginning of the vinyl cleaning system collection thing. Movement. It's a movement. I have no idea how much this is, how expensive it is. I don't think it's horribly expensive compared to some other absurdly priced vinyl record cleaning systems. I'm not going to take this all the way out because I would imagine there's a few parts to this. Record Doctor RXLP. It's a little bit bright. It's a record cleaning solution. Yay! Alcohol-free, laboratory grade. Industrial, oh my goodness. Let's start over because this is pretty good. Alcohol-free. All right, that's fine. Laboratory grade. Technically, anything can be in a laboratory. Now, if you're using it like as some type of reagent or anything else, then I don't know. Maybe you want some controls. But laboratory grade, I like that. Here's the next one: industrial strength. Industry. There's a whole bunch of different types of industry. Now, regardless, Record Doctor has you covered with their industrial strength cleaning agent. Ideal for removing dust, dirt, grease, grime, mold, etc. from vinyl records. Anyway, it looks like they got you covered over at the Record Doctor with the industrial strength laboratory grade soap tube. Tube of soap. Got some user guide in here. Tells you all about it. All right, we'll get this out real quick. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on this one because we got the big one. We got the big one next that we want to take a look at. All right. Turn it over. All right. There you go. I guess you just set it on there and turn it around. There's a little spindle right here. Got a fan down there too. All right. We'll give this a spin. See if it cleans up the records. I know everybody has an opinion about how to clean your records properly. I'm going to use this, okay? I'm sure there's better ways with ultrasonic, vibration dampening, all sorts of stuff. I'm going to try this one though. Don't freak out about stuff if you use a different cleaning methodology for your records. We're going to be all right. Let me drag this giant box over here. It was so big, I legitimately did not know what it was. I thought it was a pair of Tecton speakers. I was wrong. Not Tecton speakers, which incidentally have only been on order since the end of February. March, April, May, June. I may be canceling that order because 5 months is a little bit excessive. I did really want to hear the Tecton lures though. Everybody says they are fantastic, but 5 months, I get it. Supply chain issues. I don't even think you can see the size of this thing. Here. This is it. Hope you like this. Here, we can do some calf raises. Hold on. I don't know if this is a good idea. Okay, I can get it up on one shoulder. I want to see if I can lift this above my head, but it's a little bit, it's not balanced well. I bet the people who sent this to me are just loving life right now. Okay, I could balance it on my... No, I don't think I'm going to balance it on my head. Let's push it up. Okay, there we go. All right, we're going to put it down now. That was ill-advised. I want to make sure that you guys know just how much speaker weighs by how difficult it is for me to lift above my head. This thing is covered up pretty good. This is just to get to the box. I had to look pretty hard at these to figure out exactly what they were. Can you see? There we go. Check it out. I'm not going to pick this up again because I don't want to herniate anything. KLH Model 5. The very cool people over at KLH were kind enough to send these to me. I know. These things have been talked about, reviewed, gone over, but here are the cheap audio man. We take what we can get when we can. It's a box in a box. I think this might be a cheap audio man first. We have a shrink wrap box, and then a box inside that box. And then a box inside that box. This is like a Russian doll. Finally, we have some styrofoam, which is usually a good sign that there's something underneath it. And there is. Oh no, this is not the speaker at all. This is a speaker stand, which is conveniently included with the Model 5s. Many companies will sell you the stand as an extra accessory. KLH just includes them. Let's get some foamies right here. Foamy on the back. On the lip, foamies down there. Yeah, got a little bit of a rake angle. So I assume the speaker is supposed to go like this. They are pretty heavy though, because there's no way I could hold this for a little while. There's no way I could hold it for like a long time though. We have the foam in here, and then guess what? We got another box. This time I think I am going to. Oh wait a minute, that's the bottom of this box. Ah, here we go. The stand comes in its own box, which makes sense. All right, now this is looking more like what I thought it would look like. See? Now this looks like a speaker. This is still very heavy. This is not a light box. Between all of the cardboard, the stands, the 13 boxes in themselves, a little bit of weight in this thing. I'll tell you though, the one thing you don't have to worry about is safety. Because even if this thing is dropped out of the back of a pickup truck driving 75 miles an hour down LBJ in rush hour, and then it gets hit by someone that was tailgating them because they don't know how to drive, I still think these are going to make it. Pretty impressed with how they're packaged. Hey, this is actually really cool. I don't know if this is going to show up. There's a little 5 on the side. I don't know if you can see that, but it's well done. I'm sure there's some type of directions or manuals or something like that. All right. Hey, a speaker. Okay. So I'm going to, once again, put this on the floor, and then I'm going to dump it out and then pull it up in a controlled fashion so that it doesn't fall over. Okay, that's the front. Well, okay, I got the black ones. Looks like they are upside down. What do you see on here? Oh, look at that. Very nice. I like the old school way they do KLH. Very much feels like a retro vintage vibe. This is it, my friends. Not a small speaker at all. This is how big it is. You have the binding posts, and then it looks like the treble tweeter cut, whatever you want to call it. Take a look at the drivers. One thing I do like is the way that they actually have a tab down here. I guess to pull off some very strong magnetic grills. Hey, look at that. I haven't been this excited to hear a speaker in quite some time. And the surround of this is inverted. It's very interesting. And then we have the mid-range driver and then the tweeter. Metal, a little bit rough. Very cool looking. Pretty excited for these. Pop. So I hope you enjoyed that unboxing today. I know I actually didn't. It was kind of a pain, but I have to unbox things. If you want to support the channel, check out Patreon, patreon.com/cheapaudioman. Every Sunday night we have patron-only Zooms and a patron-only Facebook group and a patron-only Discord group, and we do patron giveaways. You can also sign up for Amazon Music or Tidal Music. Click on the links in the description. Even if you quit, I get a couple of dollars. You can also use the affiliate links. Maybe I'll link the Record Doctor, maybe these. If you click and you buy through those links, I will get a commission, but it doesn't cost you anymore. So it's a great way to support the channel. You can also use the thanks button down below the video, little heart with a money sign in it. Click on it and buy me a cup of coffee or two. Don't feel compelled to buy me anything. So don't binge watch anything on Netflix or Hulu. Binge listen, maybe through one of these products, but wait till I review them first. And with that, I'm Randy. I'm the Cheap Audio Man.